I've raced pretty much steady to 50 years.
Leroy Carnes had his first dragster before he ever married his wife.
I've done it since 1963. I've raced my own car.
So for the last 50 years, there has been more than one love in his life.
It's a 1927 Model T pickup roadster. It has a 327 Chevrolet engine and a Power Glide transmission.
His wife may be his best friend, but the roadster can do a quarter mile in 10.5 seconds.
123 miles an hour.
Family always comes first, but 3 months out of the year, it's nearly a dead heat.
I race the Summit Series here in Spokane. That's 10 races, plus there'll be 2 or 3 other races we'll participate in. Pretty much that's my summertime, is racing.
For these few months, Spokane County Raceway is his second home. He knows this track as well as anyone.
The groove is a straight line down the quarter mile. You get out of it, the traction's not going to be as good.
Leroy Carnes and his Model T have been a fixture here since the track opened as Raceway Park in 1974. He's had his share of triumphs, and he's had some setbacks.
I crashed my first roadster that I raced out at Spokane. It was my own fault.
That's because at 69, he is a one-man team. Driver, pit crew, and chief mechanic.
You got to have the car set up right so you get in a consistent time. You can make more mistakes. You can find another way to lose, that's what I always say.
It's probably safe to say that Leroy has more starts than anyone at this track.
It's a little harder to crawl in the car, you might say, but it might take me a little longer to buckle up.
He may have slowed down a little over the years, but his dragster has actually gotten faster, along with everyone else's. So experience really counts.
You just got to be on your game when you're on that starting line.
When 69-year-old Leroy pulls his 85-year-old Model T up to the line, he has a good idea of what that younger guy in the other lane might be thinking.
I can beat him. That's probably what they're thinking.
But in his 50 years of drag racing, one thing has remained the same. The guy who nails the start has the advantage all the way down the track.
I try not to let the other car intimidate me. A lot of times they probably do because I know how good that driver is. But you got to be able to cut a good light. That's real important. You're talking thousandths of a second.
This is Leroy's favorite part.
You got to cut that light.
And this is what's kept him coming back for 50 years.
You're addicted to it. It's once you've done it, you just want to keep doing it. You want to get a good light, you want to have a good time, and you want to win. It's just addiction.
There have been plenty of wins, and there will likely be more.
I hope I can win a race this year, finish in the top 10 at least.
50 years of experience tells Leroy Carnes that he's just 1 or 2 good lights from being back in the winner's circle.
As long as I'm still having fun doing it, I'm going to keep doing it.